Hello, guys. So, today we'll be talking about signs and symptoms of unhealthy vagina. So, what are the things that when you start to see or when you start to feel, you will know that maybe down there is not healthy? Maybe you have already contacted infection, diseases, or whatever. Generally, knowing that down there is not healthy, because the earlier you start treatment, the faster the healing will be. So welcome back to my channel. This is still with Kings. In this channel I talk about everything health, especially women's health, reproductive health, and sexual health. So the number one thing that when you start seeing them or feeling them, you know that down there is not healthy, is painful urination. Whenever you find out that you are beginning to feel pain when you urinate, it's a big sign. It's a big sign that something is happening down there and you need to go see your doctor before things get out of hand. So anytime you feel this painful sensation during urination, maybe you feel like somebody is cutting your vagina, or they are passing that hot water is passing through that place. Generally, painful urination, whenever you feel pain during urination, you want to just urinate and you're feeling pain down there, just know that it's a big sign something is wrong. Rush to the hospital, check yourself, and then know what is wrong. Start treatment immediately. So the next thing that you used to know, or when you notice it, you will be able to tell that something is happening down there, is bumps. If you are this kind of person that sometimes maybe you see bumps in your vagina, private parts, and this kind of pimple kind of a thing, you know, maybe small small pimples. It may be the one that will come and stay for long, or the ones that will just come after few days or few weeks, it will disappear, come again whenever it wants, and disappear. It's a big sign. It's a big sign that something is happening down there. Make sure you see your doctor to start treatment. Maybe it is infection, maybe it is other diseases. Whenever you start treatment early enough, when the thing just started, it will help the healing to be very fast. That's why I'm discussing this topic. So you don't wait till maybe when the thing have overdeveloped and it's now giving you serious disturbance, serious issue, before you go to the hospital. So these are the small small things that when you start noticing them in your body, in your vagina, you rush to the hospital and get yourself checked. The next thing that when you start seeing them or feeling them in your body, you should know that something is wrong already. Is painful sexual intercourse. Whenever you want to make out with your partner and then you start feeling pain, the vagina is designed in a way that it accommodates penis. It, in fact, is a good environment for penis. So whenever you start feeling pain, just know that something is already wrong down there. Maybe there is an inflammation, maybe there is a sore, maybe something is already wrong there, because vagina is an elastic band. It can expand and retract. It's not something that you shouldn't feel pain during sexual rather you should enjoy it. So this is another sign that something is going on down there. Rush to the hospital, get yourself checked early enough. The next one is vaginal discharge. All these kind of colorful discharge, whitish discharge, that are smelling one kind, maybe that have all this awful kind of odor, foul kind of odor, just very bad odor. When you start having those kind of discharges and it comes with this kind of odor, just know that something is already wrong down there. I don't mean to say when you're having your monthly period or when you're having your ovulation. These are two different things. These are healthy things that should happen to every lady. But whenever it's not your time to ovulate, it's not your time to see your menses, and then you're seeing um fluid, you know, coming out in large quantity. I don't mean the kind of, there is the vagina is designed in a way that it produces moisture. This moisture helps to keep that place neat because it's self-cleansing. That is why in my previous video I talked about you don't need to wash your vagina. You need no extra care to the vagina because it's self-cleansing. You can only clean the vulva around the areas around the vulva and the mouth of the vagina. But you don't need to push in anything, maybe detergent or pumping water to. No, it's self-cleansing. So there can be small moisture that lubricate that part and help to self-cleanse it. But I don't mean to say fluid. You can differentiate when there is a lot of fluid pumping out from somewhere and when there is a moisture, just small moisture. So whenever you see this fluid coming out in large quantity, it can be all this whitish color with one awful smell, odor like that. Please, please, please rush to the hospital and get yourself checked. Something is wrong already. Get yourself checked so that you resume treatment immediately. To be informed is better than not having the information. The next sign that the vagina is not healthy anymore is whenever you start having vaginal burning sensation. The vagina was and will never be fashioned in a way that it should be having burning sensation. No. Anytime you start having burning sensation, just know that something is wrong somewhere. The next one is itching. Anytime that you start feeling itchy, that your private part is now itching you every now and then. Some people even go as far as scratching it even on the road in whatever place they are. Hmm, what a bad character. Please don't do that. Rush to the hospital, get yourself checked, and resume treatment. This is one of the signs that something is already wrong. Maybe it's an infection or disease or whatever, or an overgrowth of bacteria living in that part. So this is one of the signs. Whenever I start feeling itchy, is one of the signs. Get yourself checked and start treatment. The next sign is bleeding. Anytime you start seeing blood and it's not your period, it every lady should know when they should see their period and when they should ovulate. So if you don't know it, I have a video in this channel where you can learn how to know your cycle length, your ovulation time, your period time, so you don't look like a cake person, backward person. All right. So anytime you start seeing blood coming out of your body and it's not your period, it's happening maybe 2 weeks after your period or 3 weeks after your period, when you are not supposed to see the next period and you're seeing blood, or even you are seeing blood during sexual intercourse, something is wrong. Get yourself checked. Something is wrong. It's one of the signs. Is that place is not designed in a way that when you have sexual intercourse you start bleeding. No. So whenever you see this sign, just know that something is wrong and then go to the hospital, get yourself checked to resume treatment. Another one is vaginal dryness. There are some infection that what they do is that they will dry up the vagina. I have mentioned in this place that the vagina is not designed in a way that it will be dry. It have this kind of moisture that maintains its pH, that helps it to cleanse itself. So whenever you start feeling this dryness in your vagina, just go to the hospital. Something is wrong. It's one of the signs that the vagina is not healthy anymore. So if you have watched to this extent, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel, and then share this video to your friends and to your groups and to your WhatsApp, to wherever place, so that our ladies get this information and be informed. Bye bye.